Socrate Mind teaches us that working on oneself is the key to a fulfilling life, far more than exhausting oneself in a job. This idea rests on a fundamental truth. Your personal value determines your success, not just your professional skills. Investing in your inner growth, your mindset, your emotions, your health, creates a solid foundation for excelling in all areas. Imagine a tree. A robust trunk, your personal development, supports branches, your career, that bear abundant fruit. Too often, we focus on the fruit, money, status, neglecting the trunk. Socrate Mind insists, strengthen your trunk first. How? Start with introspection. Ask yourself tough questions. What are my strengths? My weaknesses? What limiting beliefs hold back my potential? For example, if you lack confidence, no degree will compensate for that deficiency. Work on your self-esteem through reading, meditation, or coaching. Next, develop daily habits. Read 10 pages a day, practice gratitude, or learn a new skill. These small acts, repeated, transform your identity. Socrate Mind emphasizes that self-work is a long-term investment. Each effort strengthens your resilience and mental clarity. Unlike a job, where results often depend on external factors, your personal growth is under your control. In 2025, in a rapidly changing world, this autonomy is crucial. Careers evolve, industries change, but a sharp mind and a balanced heart remain universal assets. Socrate Mind places discipline at the heart of self-work. Without discipline, dreams remain mere wishes. Working harder on yourself than on your job means establishing routines that forge your character. Discipline is not a punishment, but a freedom. It liberates you from impulses and distractions. For example, instead of scrolling through social media, dedicate 30 minutes a day to learning a language or meditating. These choices, though difficult at first, build a stronger self. Socrate Mind suggests starting small. Set a modest goal, like waking up 15 minutes earlier to reflect on your priorities. The key is consistency. A 2023 study shows that 66 days are enough to anchor a habit. Self-discipline surpasses hard work at the office, as it makes you adaptable. A disciplined employee can excel in their position, but a disciplined person can change careers, overcome failures, or inspire others. Socrate Mind recommends the 1% rule. Improve yourself by 1% each day in one area: health, knowledge, relationships. Over a year, these micro-improvements multiply your potential. For instance, writing 100 words a day can lead to a book in a year. Discipline also requires saying no. No to distractions, toxic relationships, excuses. Set clear boundaries in your personal life, such as phone-free time slots. In 2025, where technology invades our attention, this rigor is vital. Socrate Mind reminds us that discipline is not innate. It is cultivated through conscious choices. Socrate Mind emphasizes the necessity of mastering your mind to surpass your professional work. Your mind is your most powerful tool, but without control, it can become your worst enemy. Negative thoughts, doubts, and fears sabotage your potential more than any external obstacle. Working on oneself means learning to direct your thoughts. Start with mindfulness. Observe your thoughts without judgment. A 2024 study shows that 10 minutes of daily meditation reduces anxiety by 20%. Socrate Mind offers a simple technique. Each morning, write down 3 positive thoughts to guide your day. For example, I am capable of learning, I attract opportunities, my efforts bear fruit. These affirmations reprogram your subconscious. Next, identify your destructive patterns. If you constantly criticize yourself, replace those thoughts with constructive truths. I am not perfect, but I am making progress. Mental mastery also involves managing emotions. Socrate Mind suggests practicing the pause. When faced with anger or frustration, count to 10 before reacting. This strengthens your emotional resilience. Compared to work, where you react to orders or deadlines, mental work gives you total control. In 2025, with increasing pressures, economy, technology, a clear mind is a competitive advantage. Socrate Mind asserts that working on oneself includes physical health, a pillar often neglected in favor of career. A healthy body amplifies your energy, concentration, and confidence, essential assets for surpassing your work performance. In 2025, studies show that 80% of employees suffer from chronic stress, impacting their productivity. Socrate Mind proposes a holistic approach: nutrition, exercise, sleep. Start with simple choices. Replace sodas with water, walk 20 minutes a day, sleep 7 to 8 hours. For example, daily walking increases dopamine production, improving your mood. Nutrition is key. Prioritize unprocessed foods, fruits, vegetables, lean proteins to stabilize your energy. Socrate Mind recommends viewing your body as an investment. Each healthy meal, each workout strengthens your vital capital. Compared to a job where you depend on a boss's decisions, your health is an area where you are sovereign. Set a measurable goal. For instance, take 10,000 steps a day or reduce sugar for a month. The results, better mental clarity, less fatigue, will reflect on your work. Socrate Mind also emphasizes sleep. A 2023 study shows that 6 hours of sleep per night reduces decision-making by 30%. Turn off screens an hour before bed to improve your rest. In 2025, where burnouts are common, a healthy body sets you apart. Start today. Plan a walk or prepare a balanced meal. Your health is the foundation of your success. Socrate Mind places learning at the heart of personal development. Working on oneself means cultivating a curious mind, always in search of new knowledge. In the year 2025, where artificial intelligence and technologies are rapidly evolving, remaining static equates to regressing. A job may require specific skills, but working on oneself means acquiring intellectual versatility. Socrate Mind suggests dedicating 30 minutes a day to learning. Read a book, take an online course, or listen to a podcast. For example, platforms like Coursera or YouTube offer free training in finance, psychology, or programming. Learning is not limited to technical skills. Study philosophy, history, or communication to enrich your worldview. Socrate Mind recommends the 5-hour rule. Dedicate 5 hours a week to intentional learning. For instance, read Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill or listen to TED Talks. This effort makes you adaptable, unlike a job where tasks are often routine. A study from 2024 shows that regular learners are 40% more likely to receive promotions. Moreover, learning boosts confidence. Mastering a new skill, such as public speaking, enhances your self-esteem. Socrate Mind emphasizes, every book read, every idea learned is a brick in your personal edifice. Start small. Choose a topic, for example, time management, and explore it for 10 minutes a day. Your mind will open and opportunities will follow. Socrate Mind teaches that relationships are a reflection of your work on yourself. Working harder on yourself than on your job includes cultivating healthy and inspiring connections. Your relationships, whether friendly, familial, or professional, influence your mindset and success. In 2025, social media amplifies interactions, but many remain superficial. Socrate Mind recommends evaluating your circles. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, not drain you. Identify toxic relationships and set boundaries. For example, if a colleague constantly criticizes, reduce your interactions with them. Invest in positive relationships. Plan a dinner with an inspiring friend or call a mentor. Socrate Mind suggests practicing active listening. During a conversation, focus on the other person without interrupting. This strengthens mutual trust. Compared to work, where relationships are often transactional, working on personal connections creates a lasting support network. A 2023 study shows that strong relationships reduce stress by 25%. Socrate Mind also emphasizes communication. Learn to express your needs clearly and respectfully. For instance, if you feel overwhelmed, calmly state it instead of brooding. In 2025, where social isolation is increasing, cultivating authentic relationships is an act of courage. Start today. Reach out to someone who inspires you and propose a discussion. Your relationships will become a mirror of your growth. Socrate Mind asserts that time is your most precious resource. Working on oneself means mastering your time to prioritize your growth. In 2025, distractions, notifications, series, social media steal precious hours. Socrate Mind proposes the 80-20 rule. 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. Identify your high-impact activities: meditating, learning, exercising. Eliminate unnecessary tasks, like checking your phone every 10 minutes. A 2024 study shows that the French spend an average of 2 hours a day on social media, often aimlessly. Socrate Mind recommends a time audit. For 1 week, note how you use each hour. Then, create a structured schedule. Set aside slots for yourself. 30 minutes of reading, 20 minutes of exercise. Compared to a job where your time is dictated by obligations, working on oneself makes you the master of your priorities. Socrate Mind also suggests saying no. Decline commitments that do not serve your goals. For example, skip a non-essential meeting to read an inspiring book. Time management includes rest. Plan moments of relaxation to avoid burnout. In 2025, where productivity is glorified, knowing when to stop is a strength. Start today. Block 15 minutes to plan your day. Your time, well used, will become your superpower. Socrate Mind sees failure not as an end, but as a teacher. Working on oneself means learning to embrace setbacks to grow. In 2025, the fear of failure paralyzes many, especially in a competitive world. Socrate Mind advises changing perspective. Every failure is a lesson. For example, if you fail at a project, analyze why. Lack of preparation? Poor communication? Write down 3 lessons learned and apply them. A 2023 study shows that people who learn from their failures succeed 30% more often in the long run. Socrate Mind recommends keeping a failure journal. After each setback, write down what went wrong and how you can improve. Compared to a job where failure may seem fatal, working on oneself transforms obstacles into stepping stones. Socrate Mind emphasizes failure reveals your weaknesses, but also your resilience. For instance, J.K. Rowling was rejected 12 times before publishing Harry Potter. Cultivate a growth mindset. Believe that your abilities can evolve with effort. In 2025, where economic uncertainty persists, this resilience is crucial. Practice self-compassion. Do not judge yourself harshly, but encourage yourself as you would a friend. Start today. Reflect on a recent failure and note a lesson it taught you. Your failures will become your best teachers. Socrate mind emphasizes the importance of a long-term vision for personal development. A job may offer short-term goals, salary, promotion, but personal growth aims for a greater future. Who do you want to become in 10 years? Socrate mind recommends creating a clear vision. Imagine your ideal life, career, relationships, health, and write it down in detail. For example, I want to be a confident leader, healthy, and inspire others. This vision guides your daily actions. In 2025, when technological changes disrupt careers, a personal vision anchors you. Socrate Mind suggests breaking your vision into steps. If you want to write a book, start with 200 words a day. A 2024 study shows that people with clear goals are 50% more likely to succeed. Compared to work, where priorities are set by others, your vision is your compass. Socrate Mind also stresses patience. Personal success takes time. For instance, meditating for 10 minutes a day may seem insignificant, but over 5 years, it transforms your mental clarity. Visualize your progress. Create a vision board with inspiring images, a healthy body, a diploma, a happy family. In 2025, where immediacy dominates, cultivating a long-term vision sets you apart. Start today. Write a sentence describing your ideal self in 5 years. This vision will guide your efforts. Socrate Mind concludes that working on oneself not only benefits you, but also inspires others. By becoming a better version of yourself, you become a role model for those around you. In 2025, in a polarized world, a balanced and motivated individual shines. Socrate Mind recommends sharing your progress. Talk about your new habits, like meditating or reading, with your friends or colleagues. Your discipline can motivate them. For example, if you run every morning, invite a friend to join you. A 2023 study shows that positive behaviors are contagious. One motivated person influences an average of 3 others. Compared to a job where your impact is limited to your tasks, working on oneself creates a ripple effect. Socrate Mind emphasizes your transformation inspires your family, colleagues, and even strangers. For instance, posting your progress on a blog or LinkedIn can encourage others to take action. In 2025, where social media amplifies voices, share your lessons with authenticity. Socrate Mind also suggests mentoring. Help someone achieve a goal, like improving their confidence. Your work on yourself becomes a gift to the world. Start today. Identify someone you can inspire and share a lesson learned. Your light will ignite that of others. Socrate Mind teaches that gratitude is a powerful lever for self-improvement, surpassing the impact of professional efforts. In 2025, where stress and social comparison dominate, practicing gratitude refocuses your mind on what truly matters. Socrate Mind offers a simple exercise. Each evening, write down 3 things you're grateful for: a pleasant conversation, a moment of calm, a small victory. A 2024 study shows that daily gratitude increases well-being by 25% and reduces depression by 15%. Compared to a job, where rewards are often external, salary, recognition, gratitude cultivates an internal joy, independent of circumstances. For instance, even after a tough day at work, being grateful for your health or loved ones changes your perspective. Socrate Mind emphasizes gratitude is not naive, but strategic. It reprograms your brain to see opportunities rather than obstacles. For example, if a project fails, be grateful for the lesson learned, which will make you stronger. In 2025, where social media amplifies envy, gratitude grounds you in abundance. Actively practice it. Send a thank you message to a friend or colleague for their support. This also strengthens your relationships. Socrate Mind recommends keeping a gratitude journal for 30 days to make it a habit. This small act transforms your mindset, making you more resilient in the face of challenges. Unlike a job, where satisfaction often depends on others, gratitude is a personal choice. Start today. Note one positive thing from your day, no matter how small. This practice will make you a more fulfilled person, surpassing the impact of a mere job. Socrate Mind considers resilience as a pillar of self-work, far more decisive than the efforts invested in a job. In 2025, where economic and social uncertainties abound, the ability to bounce back from challenges is essential. Resilience does not mean ignoring pain, but using it to grow. Socrate Mind proposes a three-step approach: accept adversity, find meaning, take action. For example, if you lose a job, accept the emotion, find a lesson, such as diversifying your skills, then take action by pursuing training. A 2023 study shows that resilient individuals recover 30% faster from setbacks. Compared to a job, where failures can seem definitive, working on your resilience makes you anti-fragile. Each shock strengthens you. Socrate Mind recommends practicing self-compassion. Talk to yourself as you would to a friend, saying, "It's just an obstacle. I will overcome it." In 2025, where pressures like the cost of living or technological changes weigh heavily, this inner strength is crucial. Socrate Mind also suggests drawing inspiration from resilient role models. Read biographies, like that of Nelson Mandela, who turned adversity into triumph. Surround yourself with supportive people during tough times, as strong relationships amplify resilience. Practice mental strengthening exercises, such as visualizing your past successes to boost your confidence. Start today. Identify a recent challenge and note an action to overcome it, like seeking advice from a mentor. Resilience, cultivated through self-work, will make you stronger than any professional effort. Socrate Mind concludes that authenticity is the ultimate key to self-improvement, surpassing the importance of a job that may require playing a role. Being authentic means aligning your actions, values, and identity, even in a 2025 world where social pressures push for conformity. Socrate Mind advises defining your core values: freedom, integrity, generosity, then live in accordance with them. For example, if honesty is your value, refuse to lie, even to please a superior. A 2024 study shows that authentic individuals are 35% more satisfied with their lives. Compared to a job, where you may be pushed to wear a mask, authenticity liberates you. Socrate Mind recommends practicing self-reflection. Each week, ask yourself, have I acted according to my values? If you feel disconnected, adjust your choices. For instance, leave a toxic environment. In 2025, where social media values image, being authentic sets you apart. Express your thoughts sincerely. If you disapprove of a decision at work, say so respectfully. Socrate Mind emphasizes authenticity attracts relationships and opportunities aligned with who you are. For example, sharing your true passions on LinkedIn can attract collaborators who share your ideas. Cultivate this authenticity through small acts. Decline an invitation that doesn't resonate with you, or express a personal opinion in a discussion. Start today. Write down a value that defines you and an action to embody it, like saying no to a request that goes against your principles. Your authenticity will become a compass, guiding your life far beyond the demands of a job.